Hello Blender artists, and hopefully YouTube as well. This video is for my Authoritative Multiplayer thread, which if you're not already on it, get on it, click on the comments below, or the link which I'm going to try to stick up there, which I can't do because you don't need to stick links in, so forget that. This video is essentially telling you what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I'm creating this video in order to attract attention, but I'm trying to develop authoritative networking, which isn't a new concept at all. Everyone uses it, especially first-person shooters like Call of Duty, Battlefield. And the reason I'm doing this is because the limitations of a client peer-to-peer solution, mutes his microphone, the client peer-to-peer solution is limited in the terms of it gets to the point where anything more complex requires a custom solution or authoritative networking, which is why I'm doing this. What is authoritative networking? Well, client-side networking will send client data like positions, orientation, and so on to a server. This server is dumb and just relays it forward to all the other clients. The problem is this requires a lot of data upload and a lot of data download because, for example, if you have two clients separated on either side of the map by lots of terrain, they don't need to know where each other are because they're never going to see each other for at least a few frames or a few hundred frames. So you don't, in reality, you wouldn't tell them that, but because of the nature of the client side, you have to, because you can't get intelligent and start doing stuff really. You can, but it gets a bit messy. Authoritative networking will just send events from the client, which is mouse, buttons, mouse movement, and keyboard events. Those keyboard events are then interpreted on the server. The server will then update its game state to reflect your changes. Then it will update the server to reflect the changes of the rest of the environment, like physics, gravity, and so on. And then it will force that on all the other clients. This has its pros and cons, but I've weighed it up, and this is going to be the best solution. I'm working on this for not just myself, but Predator 3D, and also the rest of Blender, because there aren't any resources on authoritative networking at all that I've found, and those that do exist are either outdated or very specific. They don't cover the ground up. So this thread will be, which is in the comments below, will be a blog, but also a call for help for those who wish to help networking in Blender, because this will affect a lot of people, I presume. When I'm done, I will either post some source code up or something along those lines that gives you a sense of how you need to go about achieving this. It may be that I can produce a template that is reproducible with knowledge of Python. It's not going to be implemented into a user-friendly API version, UI version like my add-on is, because it's too specific. Sorry. So that's, I'm sorry if you were expecting that, but it's not feasible. So finally, please show your support by liking the video, sharing the video really, just so that I can get people to help who can help. So if you know Python and you're comfortable with classes, inheritance, importing modules, things that you don't come across with your typical object attributes in Blender where you're introduced to your Python tutorials, or if you have experience with game networking or networking in general, please drop me a line because I'll need help. It's a big project, it's not a small project. I have my exams at the moment, so I have very little time. And that's really it. If you can't code in Python, or if you can't network program and you're not good at Python, don't worry, because you can help me by literally just sharing this link around until I find someone who is. Again, I've shown you all I can, so good luck to myself, and I'm going to get some sleep now, but thank you for watching, and keep blending.